Hello everyone and welcome to Keto Cooking with Corey. Today we are going to be making one of my personal favorites, pulled pork tacos with coleslaw. As always, take a moment to like and subscribe as I am just starting out and it would really help me out. Other than that, I think we should begin. So let's move those nice pretty things out of the way and we're going on. We are going to be starting with this Adaptable Meals slow cooker pork roast. These things are so good and they always turn out very flavorful, juicy, and tender. Now to get this juicy meat out perfectly, you want to cut off the top and then you're going to cut down the middle of the package. But not all the way. You do not want to slice open the package because you're going to want to add some water to this. It says about an inch and we want to swirl it around the bag, that way we can extra flavor. You'll see what I mean. We'll just slide that meat right on out. And now I just added some water to the bag and there we go, just dumping it out, making sure all that juicy flavor is coming out with it. And now we're going to close it on up and we're going to set it to normal and cook it for about 4 hours. Alright, it's been about 2 hours now and I'm going to check on it, make sure that it looks good and ladle a little of that juice onto the roast. Every time you open the lid, it fills the house with a scent of deliciousness. Alright, now I'm going to put the lid back on and let that sit for the next 2 hours or so. Alright, now it's been a few minutes, over 4 hours, and I'm ready to open this up. Look at how delicious it looks, and it smells so good. Okay, now I'm going to cheat a little bit when it comes to shredding this up. I'm going to be using my hand mixer to shred up the pork roast. This also works really well on chicken if you're trying to shred chicken for a recipe like the Olive Garden chicken that I will be making for you guys very soon. But be very careful when doing this because it's going to splash a lot of the liquid out of the pot. This method is going to splash and it's going to make a mess, and I just honestly suggest getting a dog. And we're blending or mixing, shredding. Confusion? It's doing the job. Alright, that looks good and shredded, I would say. Just look at how delicious that looks. While that's sitting and absorbing some of those awesome juices, we're going to start making the coleslaw. We're going to start by shredding 1 cup of cabbage. Now, if you haven't seen this trick before for shredding cabbage, it's very simple. You just use a peeler and slice away. It's very quick and really, really helpful. Now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this coleslaw dressing. This probably isn't the best variety out there, but it's the lowest carb one that I could find. I'll keep looking for a better one and I'll leave a comment if I find one. If you know of a good one, leave me a comment and let me know. I am going to add 2 tablespoons of this at first and stir it up. It's 2 carbs per tablespoon, so less is more. Plus it's much easier to add a little more than take some out. But in the end, I decided that it needed a little bit more, so I added another tablespoon. Total of 6 carbs, and that's for the both of us, so pretty a-okay, I'd say. Perfect. Okay, so now we're just going to stir that on up. Now I'm going to set up my tortillas on my little taco tray, which is super cute, don't you think? And then once I finally do that, I'll start making my tacos. So each of us is going to get the carb balance wheat tortilla and the spinach and herb tortilla. Then I will do my best to evenly layer pork on each single tortilla. Looks even, don't you think? I think so. Okay, anyways. I'm going to add a few diced onions to each of them. Oh, look at the poor sweet puppy acting so hungry. Yes, you're such a good girl. She's such a good girl, you guys. But anyways, now I'm finally going to add that coleslaw. The puppy says, add it to my mouth. But instead, I'm going to add it to these tortillas. Sorry, baby. As you can see by my perfect layers, I am a coleslaw application wizard. Onto the tomatoes for mine. That puppy really wants some of that pulled pork. And of course, for my boyfriend, I'm gonna be adding his favorite tapatio hot sauce that he just absolutely loves so much. That poor puppy, she wants some so badly. Forward to, oh, I splooged. I'll just clean that up later. All right, and now we are finished. There you guys go. Look at how delicious that looks. And you guys, they were so good, so delicious, tender, and flavorful. I love how the coleslaw adds that crisp crunch to it. I hope that you try these, you won't regret it. And when you do make them, let me know and leave a comment down below how it turned out or what variation of toppings you prefer. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please take a moment to like and subscribe if you haven't already. As I said in the beginning, I am just starting and can really use the support. Leave me a comment if you do subscribe, and I will do my very best to respond to everyone who does comment. Also, I am always looking for new and exciting things to make, so please let me know if you want to see me make something. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.